All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Is your mom going to be proud of you?
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Dirty Duck Coffee. If your coffee sucks, it's not the duck. Check them out at dirtyduckcoffee.com. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver and a couple perverts today, it sounds like.
Before we get started here, Jeff, do you miss, we've heard quite a story about last night, what guides do on their day off. Do you miss any of that? You went out a lot.
Yeah, but before I was really in the guiding business. I didn't guide and go out much, so I got guided and I married pretty quick.
I understand that.
Do I miss what they did last night?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have loved to have been watching.
Oh, right.
No, I do not miss that part of the deal. I'm way too old.
The hangover.
Oh, like I'd have went to sleep at 10. I'd ask the stripper for a pillow. Like, I got to go sleep. Not the kind of pillows they were using last night, but the different kind.
Right.
So, with us today, we have Happy and Nolan.
Right now, we have Happy and Nolan.
We've got the whole group. We've got quite a story. This is going to be our first guide riding table. This is the life of a guide. And we're not a wild place here. We don't do a lot of drinking at our lodge. We're family oriented.
Kind of.
Y'all can't watch. Y'all go watch what y'all tell my grandkids because Reese will want to go with y'all next.
Right.
But Happy is the old man of the group. You're the leader, I guess.
Well, Jose's actually a lot older than I
But
am.
you're the seniority of the guide, right?
Sure, yeah.
And so you led these boys astray. So where'd y'all start out last night?
Started-
So four of y'all had a night off last night.
Yep.
Nolan texts me or calls me at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, and he's like, "Hey, are we off tomorrow? Yes. Do we need to be at the meeting at 6 o'clock?" I'm like, "No." And I said, "Just let me know where you're going." And then I called back. I don't need to know where you're going. I don't care what y'all do. Just let me know where y'all are going to be if something happens. Just because I worry about you guys.
Well, and they're all 19, 20, 21, 22,
years.
23.
Yeah, you're grown men. I mean, I don't care what you do. I just want to make sure if something happens, if something need me, I could help y'all out a little bit.
We've been grinding for almost 2 weeks now, and
so y'all blew off some steam. So y'all decided to go Buffalo Wild Wings first?
Yep.
And you were drunk when you got there.
Yeah.
How much drinking did you do, Happy?
I had 5 beers and probably in an hour.
Got him.
Wow.
I would be asleep in the truck. I wouldn't even got in there.
100%.
How'd you make it into Buffalo? I couldn't even done that. You must drink a lot at home.
I don't actually. I usually consider myself as a lightweight, but they were just going down easy that day.
You went down easy that day.
Yep.
How did you feel today when you woke up?
A little oozy, but I'm all
You
right
should
now.
have seen him this
You're fine
morning.
now?
He walked in and he looked like the guy that's Frodo or whatever it is off of what's the guy's name on Lord of the Rings that was in 50 First Dates?
You were rummaging?
Yeah, I was looking for some food.
His old freaking hair was all poofy
Yeah.
and shit. I walked in, I thought, what the hell happened to Happy? I had no clue at that time what was going on.
There was a reason.
So did you drink a lot at Buffalo Wild Wings too?
No, I just had after we got to Buffalo Wild Wings, I just coasted through the night and had one, pretty much just sipping on one the whole time. But
Okay, what about Nolan?
I just had one on the ride there to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Because you don't drink a lot, do you? Mm-mm. So you had one there.
Yep. And then I didn't even finish my beer at Buffalo Wild Wings.
What y'all have? I'm not a Buffalo Wild Wings fan. What food you have there? Because their food to me is just I think it's par at best.
Just mild wings.
What'd you have?
I had like a bacon burger or something like that.
So none of y'all went like the habanero spicy shit?
No.
Andy's a big Buffalo Wild Wing
Love
fan.
it. Love it. I would go there 2 times a week if I could.
Not me.
Not me.
Spicy garlic, Parmesan garlic, and Asian zing.
It
Traditional wings.
Runs through me.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Same
love
way.
it. The
Sprints.
beer's really good there. Like it's a world-class organization. It really
World
is.
class. So
It is.
After your fine dining at Buffalo Wild Wings, which
Yeah.
is better than Texas Roadhouse, I will give you that.
Yes.
You went to the casino.
Yep.
Was that okay? So all this is according to plan, right? We're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're gonna go to the casino. See where the night takes us.
Yep.
Did anybody win money?
I don't think anybody walked out with money.
Jose did.
Did Jose?
So Jose actually left with a profit.
It sounds
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Good for Jose.
And what time do y'all leave the casino?
That was probably around 7:30, I think.
God dang, y'all weren't there very long.
No.
Everybody lost.
I wondered why
$2.70.
the pitchers quit, because all of a sudden we were getting pictures on the group text, the guide text, and it was tickets at winnings, tickets at this, tickets at that, and then it was
And
dead
then it went
silence.
shit.
Nothing.
Well, you were betting
scheming.
up $100 a hand.
Huh?
Yeah. Playing blackjack.
He was up like $400 at one point.
I took four
That's only
hands.
four
takes about
hands.
7 minutes. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't
That's how
win
fast
big.
it went.
You can't win big if you don't bet big. So there
That-
you go.
that was
Have
my
you ever
thought
played a
process.
$100 hand of blackjack?
Yeah, and I about the same outcome he did.
Oh.
I played some hands a lot higher than that in Shreveport one time when I was on their money, like way up on their money, and so it was different money. When it's their money, it's not the big deal.
When I started just playing $10 hands, and then I just kept making more money, so the hands got bigger and bigger, and then I'd lose some, so then I'd be like, well, got to play this hand
Gotta
bigger
pay
to
20.
make make it
Gotta
back.
get your money back. Don't work.
And then I lost that one, so then I was like, oh, well, now I got to play
Now
40.
I really got to double down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
And then I just lost everything.
They don't build them places because of winners. Trust me, I know. I bought a lot of books for Indian
Were there many
kids.
people playing blackjack last night, or were you losing to the dealer?
No,
You don't play
our
against each
table
other.
was,
There's like
our
two
table was
other-
full.
You don't play against each other. You just play the table.
I don't understand. Like,
The
I
people-
thought there's one winner.
No.
No.
So you just got to be, everybody's playing
you have
against
to
the
beat
dealer?
the dealer. Yeah, you have to beat
Everybody is?
Yep.
You seriously have never played blackjack like that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, obviously not. Or you was like, hey, dude, you lost. I won. Give me your chips. And you
I
just
think
give
I've
me
only
his
played
chips.
it out here.
Well, we've had Jeff rules. It's a little different there.
Yeah.
Somehow he always wins.
Yeah. I don't know how does the dealer always win? So we're playing between the sheets.
So at 7:30, y'all are broke, licking your wounds.
And
Who said let's go to the titty bar?
I think it was Jose and me
Jose and Happy.
kind of pushing it.
Now, you've never
although-
been to a strip club, right?
Correct.
That was your first experience.
Yep.
Would you go again?
I could go again.
You didn't hate it?
I didn't hate it, no.
Nolan, what about you?
What?
Would you go again?
Yeah, I'd go again.
Have you
you-
been before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one was weird. Like the back rooms wasn't like everyone gets their own individual room. It was kind of just like a back room that
It's like a big,
everyone went into.
it's like a big couch, like a big couch,
Yeah.
right?
It's like if this is the back room.
right.
So-
And there's a guy over there getting grinded on.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Then Jose's in the corner right there. I'm trying to go right here, and peeking around the corner, and Jose's.
We'll throw little signs up.
Do y'all ever swap? Like, hey, you go over to him and you go over to him and we'll pay you there?
Nah, just Brady and Jose.
Oh.
They were
After the
swapping?
job was
Yeah, they
already
were-
done.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. So,
So,
go ahead.
my question is that do you negotiate with the girls before you do these backroom dances?
What do you mean?
Well, you told me the price was $40 for the good looking and $30 for the less attractive chick,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they just
So do they throw out 40 bucks?
they
or
tell
they
you
tell
before?
you.
Yeah.
So did you haggle or anything?
No.
No.
I haggled one time. Worst experience of my life. I could not wait for that song to get over with
I can
fast
see
enough.
you haggling.
I did.
No, $5.
Yeah, sitting down there, and lady comes up. She's like, "Hey, do you want to dance? $25." I'm like, "No, thank you, but no." So she comes back a little bit later, and she's like, "Hey, what about a dance? Like $20?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm not interested. Like what you have to sell, I don't want. Thank you, but no." So she comes back a little bit later, and she's like, "Listen, this is my first night here, and I've not had a single dance. I will do it for $10."
Oh, she played on your emotions.
I'm like, all right, $10, let's go. It was awful. Awful. I hope that was her only night at the strip club because she didn't have it. She wasn't cut out for it. She wasn't cut out for it.
Would you have paid $25 if it had been Margot Robbie?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Nolan's new girl was cut out for it.
She was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she tell you it was also her first night? Because this might just be how they do it.
So she told me it was her first night, at like working at this place.
Ah, I gotcha.
And what really sold me on it was she goes, "Do we have to pay to go in the back room?" So she didn't even know the rules. She was asking the other girls like
Right.
what she could and couldn't do.
And did you pay?
Yeah, but I paid once and got a little bit of extra time.
How many extra songs did she do?
I paid $40 and I think I got 4 or 5 songs.
You told me 6.
Well, 6 after I paid the second time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she got $80 out of you.
Well, and I threw some ones while she was dancing.
During the private dance?
No,
No.
Oh, I gotcha.
she was on the main stage.
Right.
The
You
main
just-
Before we went to the back.
from Wichita Falls on the main stage. It's Kelly. So you paid $80. You spent $100 for 6
Oh, it was
songs.
not a hot night for me. I had lost a lot of money. And then I woke up and got car payment hit. It was a bad night. I thought someone robbed me when I woke up this morning, but no, it's just all the bills hit at the same night.
Do the girls like take Venmo or PayPal or anything like that?
One of them did. One of them had like a card swiper. I'm like, no.
QR code.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
You can Venmo me. I'm like, man, I'm good. I'm good.
They know. They know how to play this game now. It's a different world out there now. So let me get this straight. So you're all sitting there, all having beers, and then lady comes up to Happy, and she's like, "Do you want to play a game?"
Yeah, she was like whispering in my ear, saying something. She's like, "Is this okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." She's like touching my back, rubbing my back or something.
Right.
And she's like, "Is this okay?" And she like grabs like my underwear. I'm like, "What?" And just fucking rips my underwear up. I think it could touch my shoulders, if not top of my head. I'm like, whoa. And she kept trying to rip my underwear. And I'm like trying to get away. And she's just latched onto my underwear until I finally get away. And I got a nice tear right at my seam of my elastic underwear.
So is it whitey tidies or boxers?
They're like spandex, kind of. Like,
I thought she was going to pull him onto the stage. I thought it was going to happen.
yeah.
How long did it take to get your underwear out of your ass?
Fuck, like 20 minutes. Felt like it. Had to go to the bathroom, rearrange.
I've never been to a strip club where I got assaulted. Physically just manhandled.
And had to Venmo or PayPal.
And then you had to pay for it.
No, I didn't. She was on main stage.
So
Would you say these women are above average looking, good looking?
Depends on one. It depends on.
Do you feel sorry for the ugly stripper?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you give her some money too? You didn't feel that sorry for her?
No, not that sorry.
Do you? No.
I can't think of another group of guys that have had this much fun on their day off.
Well, I can't. I've just, no, not at all.
Yeah.
No, it's just crazy because there's a lot of innocence we're here.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
And then you guys just grew up and went to Wichita Falls one night, and
Life's never the same.
it's just all gone to
Who's
shit.
going to go back on a day off? Would y'all do the same thing again?
Yeah, I'd go back.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a trend for y'all when
Y'all are gonna go home broke.
We have a Wednesday night in December where we don't have any hunters. I didn't book anybody Thursday morning, so I can have a night off.
Are you gonna come with us?
No, absolutely not.
He'll meet you at the casino.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to casino with you guys, but I'm not going over there. I grew up in Wichita Falls. You've been to that titty bar there about as many times as I have now. I actually did not even know they had a titty bar in Wichita Falls anymore. I thought they all got closed
Don't
down.
they have like 4 or 5 of them in there? At least when we Google searched it.
Yeah.
When I was younger, there wasn't a lot of local talent that stayed in Wichita. Most of them went to Dallas. So if a girl was really attractive, she went to Dallas to dance. And that's where the money was.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, there was a lot of airmen used to be at the one in Wichita,
Gotcha.
and a lot of people that you wouldn't usually hang out with. But
Do you,
I'm
do you feel bad not paying that lady? You know, like she worked there for like 30 minutes and she didn't get paid very much.
Nope, she should have known the rules.
She should have known the rules. By God, you knew them. I'm supposed to be paying for this, but she's not shaking me down, so we're good.
Best $40 I've spent this year.
Well, good for you then. I'm glad you.
And then the car payment came. All right, let's get Brady and Caleb in here for another perspective of last night. Brady, I want you to sit right here because we're going to switch Caleb out with Jose. But you're going to stay. Okay. Now, we've got young Brady, wingman of the century Caleb over here.
For sure.
Sorry, I just.
So this is Brady. Last night was your first experience at the Titter,
This is going in the book.
right? Okay. So you're along for the ride. You're the DD. You're 19 years old. You can't drink. You're
Yep.
stone sober all night long.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So you go to the casino. Any luck at the casino?
At one point, I was up like $80,
Mm-hmm.
and then I lost like $100 in 10 seconds, and it was down from there.
What were you playing? Slots, or were you also playing blackjack?
I started at blackjack.
Oh
And-
God Almighty! I couldn't stand to be at a table with you guys.
I came out $5 less than what I started with there.
You didn't split face cards, did you, or something like that? You didn't fuck nothing up, did you?
I don't think so.
We wouldn't hit like a soft 16 or something like that.
Okay, that would drives me nuts when people don't know what the fuck they're doing playing blackjack.
Yeah, it
You're
was
playing $100 a hand, and there's some G playing $2 a hand over there. And I'll split these tens.
no. And then we went and played the Buffalo slots for a while, and that's when Jose won like $300-400.
How did you end up with an X on your hand?
Minor.
Minor.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
So everybody loses their money. 7:30. We can't go back to the lodge and get a good night's sleep. That would be irresponsible of us.
Yeah, obviously.
So Jose and Happy, they're like, we need to go to the titter.
They wanted to go bad.
They wanted to go real bad. But you're the driver, so you could have been like,
I'm like, I ain't got any money. And Jose offered to pay to get me in. So
how much was the cover charge?
20 for them, 30 for me.
$30 to get in and see some fucking titties?
Yeah.
Damn, son, don't you have porn on your phone?
Not in Texas.
I guess you've looked.
He's tried. It's a blackout. in Texas.
$30? God, I need to own a titty bar. How much was beers at this place? I do want to know.
$5, $5.50.
$5.50 for a beer? Wow.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you're not drinking, so you have no money at all when you go to the titty bar.
I had about $60 on me.
When you walked in.
Yeah.
How much did you walk out with?
Nothing.
And Jose bought your way in?
He paid for me to get in.
Jose's like the bad older brother that's a bad influence on people. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I mean, you've had great experiences because you will tell your grandkids about this.
Oh, yeah.
So you're at the titty bar. We have some drama happens at home.
Yes.
Is your phone blowing up? Or are you not even, or you think it's just a stripper doing her job?
No, like we're driving down the road and I see where we're going and I shut the phone off.
Okay. How does she still have your, okay, so we'll get there. So we'll go back to strip club. Big red X on your hand.
Yep.
Let everybody know you're 19. You sit down and she sees you from across the room.
Yep. I sit down, not even 10 seconds. She's like binocular eyes on me.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
She knows it. And she comes over. She's like, you want sexy time? I'm like, don't know what that is, but sign me up.
Sounds like me love you long time. That's what sexy time sounds like.
How much was the first dance?
$30 or something.
So half of what you got.
So you
spent
that
it
was-
on
everybody
a
had 2
3-minute song.
So this was the worst
Okay,
part.
guys, let's go.
The 10 seconds I'm sitting there, I like throw some ones up there or whatever. So there's like,
Throw some ones up there.
Let them know you're here
Did
to
you
party.
put it like in their G strings or something?
I take like, I don't even know how much it was, and I just threw it up there, and they're like, dang, big dollars. And then I end up getting back there, and I didn't have the $60 on me, and I had to come back and steal it from Nolan.
So you had to borrow money while you're in the
I had
titty
to
bar.
borrow $11 from Nolan for my dance, yeah. Like in the first 10 seconds. In the first 10
Can you
seconds,
spot
I
me
was
11?
out.
Don't they have an ATM machine in there?
Yeah, I left my wallet in the truck.
You're
Probably
that fucking
smart.
cheap
Did
ass
you have
friend that
Venmo?
everybody has.
Do you got They take Venmo now, apparently.
Yeah, but my phone was off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So then
$11.
your roommate Caleb here, he is probably trying to go to sleep.
Roommate of the year. I'm telling you right
telling
now.
you.
Right now, if we do award of roommate, I told you he's up for employee of the year. Roommate of the year for sure. I'm telling you.
He gets a Snapchat from you, but it is your girlfriend at home. She has hacked your Snapchat account, logged into your Snapchat account, and she's messaging Caleb.
How the fuck does she? Why are you letting her get on your shit?
I didn't know she'd get into it.
How does she know your stuff?
It's pretty easy. It's like my name and my graduation number, but
You just told everybody in America your shit.
you better go
Never
check
mind. I know now how she knows.
Change it.
Was not too bright here.
So Caleb's laying there, and he gets a message. What's the message read?
It was early in the night too, because it was at 6:56 was the first one I got, but I didn't reply till 8:30
We're eating
because
dinner then still.
I thought they were fucking with me. I was like, oh, Brady's just like trying to mess with me.
Yeah.
He
See how
goes,
good of a friend you really
coming
are.
from Brady's girlfriend. ... So I was like, they gotta be messing with me. If you can get a hold of him, tell him he needs to call me. That'd be great. And my reply was, he's sleeping.
At 6:56.
He's been working hard.
I was tired, yeah.
And she goes, that's bullshit. And I was like, no. I was like, he bunks with me, so unless some random dude's sleeping in his bed, then he's got to be him. He's just sleeping. And she goes, wake him up. And I said, oh, he's been working hard. I'll tell him at 4 a.m. when we get up.
You're a good friend. I'll give you that. They're a really good friend.
Oh, yeah.
And then she said, working hard from the casino and the strip club
Oh, yeah.
and the club.
She goes, busting his ass at the casino, ? And the strip club. And then I was like, there ain't no strip club in Knox City. Trust me, if there was, we'd all know about it. And then she sent me this screenshot of his Life 360 at the Titty Club. And I was like, well,
Oh, it's Fremont Valley.
Busted.
nothing I can do no more.
It's old Texas Parks and Wildlife office is right by there. He
Yeah,
was
I'm
visiting
getting
game
my
wardens.
duck stamp.
So
There you
if
go.
your phone's off, how is your location still transmitting?
I don't know. It
You have
must
like a
have
phone?
just-
You have a
hacked into his
watch?
fucking phone too.
No, it must have just been like the last.
It was the last
hang or
known
whatever.
on Life 360.
So you turned it off when you got to the parking lot.
It was like whenever I saw this, like I had the map put up, and then once I saw the sign, I'm like, and I think that's where it showed that it shut off.
Okay, well, you
that-
almost were there.
Yeah, because then I turned into a smartass about it, and I was like, "Well, who am I supposed to say?" And she goes, "His ex," and I was like, "Oh, well, if it's the ex, then why does he need to call you?"
Right, yeah.
You know what you should have said? Oh, your ex? Send me a picture.
I tried to play it off too because I took a picture and I had like the Stanfield address from out front,
Right.
and I sent it to her, and I was like, "See, we're at the lodge," and she goes, "You're at the lodge. He's not."
Now you and your girlfriend have these little what are the bracelets?
I don't even know what they're called.
It's like a hey,
Like
I'm thinking
it's
about
a,
you. So
like
like
a
you,
one-touch thing.
you tap
yeah,
it
it's like a
and it
touch.
vibrates on the other end.
yeah. So like, if I were to tap it,
What's a good
it
thing
would-
you didn't have that titty girl bouncing all over you last night? Been going her arm. She'd been dead armed. Couldn't move, boy.
Now you think you have CTE? The strippers roughed you up with her boobs a little bit.
She was knocking me around a little bit.
A little. Now,
Would you say this girl's attractive?
Yeah. Physically, yeah. Her attitude was a little.
little stripperish, little
Yeah,
janky. Yeah,
definitely.
you know they got to
Like,
be street
how
smart.
do you mean?
Like, is that happy? Almost at the end of the night, she came over and was like trying to rough him up for money, and she had to like
Rough
tell.
him up for money. She ripped his drawers off.
She had to say no. He had to say no thanks to get her to
Well,
go away.
she knew you didn't have the money. You had to borrow $11 from Nolan.
exactly.
Yeah, she ain't buying a Rolex on that watch.
Yeah.
So then, when do you call your girlfriend?
Whenever we leave,
You're like, let's just face it. Let's just
Yeah.
call her and get her over with.
yeah, we
it
get
over with.
to the gas station so Nolan can take a shit that got beat out of him. And
Wait, so you didn't know the whole time that she had logged into your Snapchat then?
no, I had no idea until like we get to the gas station and
You're like, Caleb and I have been talking a lot tonight.
Did she tell you then? Hey, I've been messaging your roommate. I know everything you've been doing.
she told me, she like, you went to the strip club? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
What do you mean?
Strip club in Wichita? No. And
There's a Muslim church like right around the corner from that. You just tell me you're just going to fucking visit the goat humpers.
and then she's like, she brought up how she was texting Caleb, and I'm like, whoa, now that's a little weird, but yeah, and I know I was busted.
So how long do you talk for last night? Then what time do you talk to her? Is it 1 a.m?
It was, we left at probably 11:30.
Okay.
And I talked to her till probably 1, so an hour and a half.
God almighty, that's a lot of ass chewing.
You talked to her the whole way home?
Well, we left the strip club.
Go to
ended up-
Whataburger.
No, we ended up going to the Black Sheep Bar, and
I've never even heard of this place. The Black Sheep Bar. You didn't
is
have
that what
enough.
it was?
Yeah, it was.
And they went in and got drinks, and
Oh, you stayed in the parking lot
Yeah.
talking because you couldn't get in.
yeah, I was just taking the ass chewing at that.
Black Sheep Bar. I never even heard of that place.
Yeah.
Where do y'all come up with this shit at?
So you're off the phone with her at 1:30. What time are you on the phone with her this morning?
Probably a half an hour before I came in for lunch or something.
Oh,
just
so-
for a
so
So you
little
didn't
bit.
talk to her till 11 o'clock.
So you didn't wake up first thing this morning, call her, and start apologizing.
She called you.
Yeah.
So you wasn't going to call her.
Yeah, she called me on her lunch break today. So.
Oh, okay. Right.
So she's slaving away while you're getting nipples bounced off your face. Right?
It is what
Somebody's
it is.
got to make the money.
Yeah, that's right. No shit. Somebody's got to make $11.
And was which ass chewing from her was worse, the one last night or the one today?
Probably the one last night because I was just so pissed off last night that I ended up taking it out on those three in the truck because they're like, three drunk assholes in the back of my truck. And
So you were mad at her because they were drunk?
nah, I was mad at her and I ended up screaming at them because
What'd you say to them?
I ended up telling them we weren't going to the bar or something, and then we ended up going to the bar.
Don't put my foot down. We are not going to the bar.
We're not going to the
You're gonna
damn
be
bar.
pushed over
We're
as a
going
parent.
home.
You're going to get sober, be right, get your ass up tomorrow and go to work for Jeff.
I'm fighting for my relationship over here, and you assholes want to go to the bar more.
And then they shut up. I'm like, all right, how do we get to the bar?
Right. And then you felt bad.
Yeah,
'Cause you snapped at them.
Yeah, because they were like sitting back there all
Right.
quiet now. I'm like, all right, we'll take you guys to the bar.
Would you, if you could replay this whole night, what would you do different?
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Caleb's taking my phone for the night.
Just leaving it here.
So next time you do this, you're leaving your phone home.
Yeah,
Or why don't you just turn your Live 360 off?
Well, that's a red flag too.
Yeah,
Just
just
leave it
give me
here.
the phone. I got it.
We'll leave it
Yeah.
here with Hunter, and he can take care of it.
Yeah. Anybody could take. Leave it with me. I got you.
That works.
Yeah. Hey, Guide Lounge was full tonight. Everybody's got gas or something. Bad burritos.
Everybody's
is
got
also.
gas.
Staying at my house in town.
I'm staying the night at Andy's house.
So this whole night was a good time. So was it worth it though? Did you have a great time?
Yeah.
That's what counts.
So
I
it's
mean,
worth the ass chewing. And possibly a breakup.
Yeah.
Are y'all still together today?
Probably as of right now, yeah.
As of right now, you think you've smoothed over the waters enough?
I don't know about that, but we're
You know what she's doing? She's leveraging this shit into big Christmas. Gift.
100%.
She's already thinking of Christmas.
I don't know about that.
Oh, she is. I'm telling you, that's the way that vagina works. She's thinking about
I
Christmas.
could see it.
You're going home for Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, this is just my advice. If you're gonna break up, do it while you're 1,000 miles away. Because if she's logging into your Snapchat account, there's a good chance if you break up with her in person, you're gonna have a pair of scissors next to your junk whenever you wake up down there. If you tell her in person.
That's true.
So that's just my advice. But you're 19 and know better than me. So just like I said, if you want to avoid the scissors next to your junk in the middle of the night, do it. Does she have keys? Are y'all sharing an apartment? How's this work?
Nah, I'm still at home. She's still at home, so.
Okay.
I just can't believe that she got your shit and this here seriously. It's some fucking psycho boiling a rabbit on the stove type Fatal Attraction shit. For her to text someone she never met before that you've known for how long? 2 weeks?
Yeah, like 10, 11 days.
10 or 11 days.
But they were on day 13, so like 13 days.
Yeah, 13 days in. Yeah, I know you don't know me. Let me tell you a story. We had a roommate. We had a neighbor one time. Husband and wife. Wife's 9 months pregnant. 8 months, 42 days. I mean, bitch about to pop domino. Our neighbor guy, they just moved in. They lived next to us 3 or 4 months. She's about to have a baby. She's going into labor. And she calls us in the middle of the night. We know where her husband is. Never met this lady before in my life. Her husband was out
catting
around and tells my wife, she goes, I know you don't know me, Michelle, but I'm not going to say her name. Good people. She's a nice lady, lived by us for a long time. She goes, but I'm so-and-so, I'm your neighbor here, and I know I'm not there right now, and I'm fixing to go into labor, and they're fixing to take me to the hospital, and I can't find my husband. I guess he's asleep. Can you go over and knock on the door? So Michelle goes, Jeff, will you go over and knock on the door? Okay. Fucker's not home. 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. That's awkward telling her he's not there.
That titty bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get him to wake up. What did I say? So let me tell you how the outcome of that came.
Divorce.
2 houses, 2 times he came home. All his shit was in the front yard. And one time in the rain. One time she took scissors and cut everything up and left him in the front yard. So that's your future right there if you continue down the street.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
So the girl was attractive though.
That I got to dance from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 dances, $60 worth of dances.
It was just one. It was 2 songs, 1 dance.
What were the songs?
I was not paying attention to that. You could have played like the Little Einstein song. I would not have noticed.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
Well, has this been like the experience that you were thinking it would be? Guiding?
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
So have you, besides the titty bar, have you enjoyed being around here?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys have done a good job. This has been really enjoyable. Everybody working here I've had a good time with. Caleb, do you feel bad you got left out or are you happy you got left out?
No, I'm good.
All right. Are you going to go through next time? That Wednesday night, y'all going back?
Wednesday night.
That Wednesday before that on the day off.
I ain't locked down with nobody, so fuck it.
He's
I'm
going.
going.
He's going.
If
Happy's all in, boys.
But we just have to leave the phone with Andy now
Yeah.
if I'm going.
yeah, if Bones can go, you can go. You know,
Or you can just put the law down and tell her, say, listen,
This is what I'm doing.
That's what you should do. Just tell her the truth.
be upfront.
Yeah.
Be upfront.
Yeah.
No secrets. This is what we're doing.
So
So
are you-
I've told Blake this before. Like a strip club is not the place you go to get laid. You know what I mean? Like those ladies, they're there for a job. They're there to make money and then go home. They're there to toy with your emotions a little bit.
They're
but
good at it.
Well, yeah, you're suckers. They're playing the game.
19-year-old
con
big
artist.
red X's.
Oh yeah, you walk in like the lady. They've probably got a little code they push. Mm-hmm. Like the submarine is in the deck. The submarine is on the dock. And they they have come into it. And like, which one is it? The guy in the red. Okay, they got little earpieces and shit. They run over to him and bam,
Got 'em.
But I bet you, as soon as you ran out of money, that they didn't have a damn thing to do with you.
She came back and before the end of the night, she came back and asked for my number. It was a little red flaggy, but
So
Why?
You got her number?
Well, because I watched her open her up and she had like, it wasn't her actual number. She had like a texting app or whatever.
Yeah, like a WhatsApp?
She does this a lot.
Are you gonna text her?
She texted me last night.
What'd she say? Just wanted to make sure you got home safe.
No,
We should have called her.
You got her number? Let's call her.
Call her.
Let's call her.
Do
Right
it.
now. Let's do it.
See if she answers.
Let's do it. Let's see if she answers.
I don't. She's probably working.
She's probably open at freaking 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
1:30.
Call her.
Let's see.
You
But
gonna talk to her?
I'll talk to her. Yeah, leave it to you. I promise you, I'll talk to her. What's her name? It's gotta have a name.
They don't know.
I don't know.
Stripper.
does your girlfriend have like my phone and Jesse's phone like sync to where we have the same contacts? Does your girlfriend have your contacts?
No.
No? Okay. Because that would be awkward if she sees stripper in your phone. It didn't go through. Oh, it's not going to go through.
It's not his phone contact. It's his stripper.
Well, Caleb, you are the wingman of the century. I know you tried to save it, but
I tried.
some situations just aren't salvageable, my man.
I appreciate it.
I gave a solid effort.
And the best part is, or whenever you woke up this morning, Brady rolls over. Hey, man, thanks for trying last night.
Yeah, he did when my alarm woke up. He goes, "Hey, thanks for trying."
I cannot. Of 30-something years in this business and having guides and stuff, this is the funniest freaking story this morning. When I walked in, everybody's like, I'm like, what's going on? There was a buzz about this, and then I heard it, and I thought, there's no way. And then for your girlfriend to call him just
There's some alarm bells going off, bub.
and then when the message says stripper's contact, that's great. She gets into your phone. Does she have your contacts? How'd
That's
she
what
get
I
his
said.
number?
Snapchat.
Yeah.
She logged into Brady's Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
He's
That
got
makes
Caleb.
Okay, I thought she got into your phone contacts.
No.
Did she know that you're bunking with Caleb? Is that how she, like, why did she go to him?
I have no idea. She texted it first. She just texted me,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Right.
"That's why I thought they were messing with me." 'cause
Right.
I was like,
I didn't know if, like, she knew that he was your roommate.
As long as she remembered, I'd say she knew.
Gotta find Caleb with a K. Where's it at? There it is.
"Stripper." Nope. Next one.
Yeah, not him. All right, let's get Jose in here real quick
right.
and get his version of the story of last night, and then we'll start wrapping her up. Jose, the man of the hour.
What's up?
I don't even know what to call you anymore. You got more names than anybody I know out here.
I got a new one last night, Julio.
Hector, Julio, Jose.
Who calls you
Snacks.
Julio?
One of the strippers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why did she come up with Julio?
I guess Jose wasn't good enough for her.
Yeah, I'll be whatever you want, baby.
Fucking ungrateful bitch.
So everything's popping off around you,
Yeah.
and you're just there for watch everything burn.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Do you feel bad for Brady at all? I mean, he's taking an ass chewing.
I didn't know she had his location.
Right.
So that was probably the first fuck up.
I feel
He
like
probably
you
should have said something like, "Hey, if my girlfriend finds out, I'm fucked."
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like you should have taken him under your wing a little bit more. And
I
kinda,
did. I
did.
I paid for his his supper.
No, that was very nice of
I
you.
paid for him to get in, and
I just mean like all the little nuances of getting away with this night.
well, he didn't ask for help. I didn't know he had I thought he was good. I didn't know he was sharing his location and everything until we left the strip club and he was on the phone the entire time.
So he yelled at y'all?
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck? You fucking yell at me?" And I looked at Happy. I was like, "I am kind of proud. He kind of grew a pair of balls, but fuck you." And then Happy's like, "Fine, we'll just go home. It's not that big a deal." And he's like, "Turn here," and Brady turns the opposite way. We're like, "Where the fuck are you going now?" He's like, "I'm sorry. We're gonna go to the bar."
What's the name of the bar you went to?
Black sheep? I don't know.
Black Dog, maybe?
It's black sheep
I never even heard
because there
of
were
that.
sheep all over the wall and shit too.
What kind of bar were y'all at?
It was kind of cool. It had like 3 or 4 pool tables and one of them basketball arcade games in there. And
So did y'all play some hoops while y'all were in there? Another?
no, me and Happy had one drink and he was in the truck, so we kind of felt bad, so we just left.
Right. And what was the ride home like? Or you slept the whole way?
It was pretty quiet for a while, which was upsetting because I wanted to listen to music, and then I finally just fell asleep, so it didn't matter anymore.
I played it after you were asleep.
Well, you should have woke me up.
Why? So you're just riding in silence, just pissed off at the world?
Yeah.
Pretty much?
Yep. Jamming out. He's snoring in the back.
We're all like, "Damn, he's actually in trouble now."
He's actually in trouble.
We're like whispering to each other, like, what the fuck are they even talking? Because Brady's hardly talking.
Yeah.
So on the
he's
other,
more listening.
you're on the other end. It's just running 100 mile an hour about how big of a piece of shit he is and degenerate. I can't believe you're doing this shit. I
So
can
you
only
could-
imagine the shit she's saying to
Oh,
him.
you couldn't hear her.
No.
Was he apologizing a lot?
He
Sorry.
wasn't talking. He
Sorry.
was just.
You were just
I
listening.
couldn't get a word
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I don't know. But then he just would be quiet for about 30 more minutes. Yeah. I guess I probably shouldn't have went. Yeah. Oh fuck! It was pretty quiet for us. I'm sure it wasn't quiet for him.
So did you have an inkling whenever you woke up today that it was going to be a shitstorm around Brady's life?
Kinda. I figured you'd probably get over it eventually, but
Well, yeah, 6 hours is not eventually. What time did y'all get in?
wasn't it about 1:30 when we pulled in?
Did you have to dodge any deer going down the road?
There's some in the driveway, but that was it.
That road between Seymour and Wichita Falls is bad sometimes. So would you do it all over again, Jose?
Yeah.
You had a good time?
I don't know. Everybody thinks this is a big night. Like, what? We do this all the time at home.
So you need to go move where he is.
With the kiboshing a relationship of 2
Well,
years.
not that
and-
part, because normally they don't get that mad about it. But yeah, we'll go to Iowa, go to Council Bluffs, and get a hotel room, and go to the casino for a while, drink all day, and then go to the strip club.
Right. No, it's not the fact that you went to the strip club. It's just the shitstorm in this poor kid's life that it caused.
Well, he should have said something. He never once said anything about, well, my girlfriend's tracking me. We probably shouldn't be going.
Would y'all have not gone then?
Well, I would have probably gave him some advice. That
Right.
What would your advice have been?
turn your phone off at the casino.
Or just leave it at
Was
the
she
casino.
mad that you went to the casino?
No.
Just because you went to a titty bar?
Yeah, I think so.
So if he would have just turned it off at the casino, he's like, oh, his
Phone died.
phone died at the casino. He's been gambling all night.
Yeah.
You could have
There's
called
no
her.
clocks in there anyway.
You could have called her when we left, and I just plugged my phone in. I'm sorry.
I've been on a heater.
We
Right.
were we were
Been
burning
on a
down the
Not
casino.
on some Hooters.
Them were on me.
So y'all had a good time then.
So Happy gets the wedgie from hell when the lady
Yeah.
comes up and says, "You want
Pretty-
to play a game?"
Pretty sure I had to use a winch to get that out.
And she comes up. Is it the same girl that says, "Hey, you want to play a game?"
No, it was a different one, and everybody's like, oh, I don't know.
They saw what happened to Happy.
We watched what happened to Happy, and everybody's quiet. I was like, well, I ain't gonna be a pussy. I'll do it. Let's go. And she's like, bend over the stage, and I bend over forward, and she's like, no, turn around. I was, what? So I bend backwards over the stage, and she starts piling this money on my face. I'm like, what is going on? Well, she proceeded to pick it up with her butt cheeks. But I didn't wake up with any sores or pink eye, so I think it was a great success.
It was a win.
Yeah, it's a big win. And it wasn't even my money, so I got it for free.
Were you worried about pink eye?
I was pretty worried about the pink eye, yeah. That was in the back of my mind all night. I was like, I'm going to wake up with my fucking pink eye.
Or worse?
Yeah, or worse.
Like
or
your nose would be rotting
sores, or
off.
yeah.
Have something big on the
Yeah.
end of your nose.
You wonder who else's asshole that money's been in though? Just laying on your
Hers,
face.
apparently.
It's the same money every
Yeah.
time she does that trick.
How would you rate the women that work there?
There were some like 8s and 9s in there. There was also some 3s and 4s in there.
Yeah.
It's kind
How
of
many girls were in there working?
When we first got there was probably like 4,
Yeah.
and then like 2 or 3.
8s, 9s, 3s, and 4s,
Eights,
and there's
nines,
4
threes, and
women
fours.
work. So how many?
And then there was like 3 or 4 that showed up about 10 o'clock, 11
Because
o'clock.
y'all were there before, like, the sun had
we
barely
were
gone
we
down.
were there way too
You were there for the early
Yeah,
bird
we-
special.
We should have waited. We should have left here about 6 o'clock, and we would have been on schedule. But we left
On
here
schedule.
about 3 o'clock, so we were too early for everything.
Now, how many beers did you have last night?
I think we counted it up. It's like over a case.
Yeah, it was
From
over
from
24.
When I had my first drink when we left the lodge until I fell asleep in the truck.
Did you feel bad this morning?
No.
Good. Good deal. Professional.
Yeah.
You do this all the time, though, right?
Yeah. I've drank a couple beers every once in a while.
Did you win? You didn't win any money, did you?
Yeah, I won. I was up at one
No,
point.
that don't Brady.
count. Did you win money?
I was up 350 at one point. I dwindled it all the way down to 200. Is what I was up.
So
when
you
I
still
left.
won some money.
Yeah, I was up 200 when I left.
So you actually profited in your night.
Yeah. Well,
No.
until we went to the strip club, we're back in the hole again.
$30 for a dance or 40. That's crazy.
$30 to get Brady in the door.
That's nuts too.
You know, I was a nice guy. I got him in.
You were.
He drove. I was being polite.
was very, very, very polite.
Didn't realize you'd ruined his relationship.
Me
but-
either. Yep, that was kind of a curveball I found out this morning.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what are the chances of them? What are the chances of him being still dating her by February?
Did she listen to this?
No.
Does she know this exists?
No.
Keep it that way. If I was Brady, I would tell that bitch to fucking leave me alone. I would never talk to her again.
So you're saying 0% they're dating in February?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't think he'll marry her?
Well, there's a 50% chance because Brady's kind of a nice guy.
We're 2 weeks in and we're here.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
right.
true. We're not.
Right.
We still got another 2.5 months of this.
Right.
That's a lot of days off, a lot of strip club runs, dude. I don't know. You're either gonna get good at hiding that we're going to the strip club, or you're gonna be a single man.
For 2 weeks in, we're at.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I asked you this at the first guys round table. Like, how you thought this was all going to play out. And you're like, oh, we'll be fine.
Well, he didn't know he was going to go
Probably
to a titty
didn't
bar and
account
get
for
caught.
getting caught at the strip club.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting.
Bit of a curveball for him.
Do you think so here's the thing. Do you think that she was mad that you were at the strip club, or do you think she was mad that you were just having a good time without her there? Because that's a legitimate question. Like, a lot of times these girls are like, he's off just having fun. Fuck him.
Probably the
Strip club?
Yeah, probably.
Would you be mad if she went to a male strip club with her friends and some guy was popping his pecker around on her?
Giving her CTE with his wiener.
You wouldn't care at all.
You'd be fine with it? What a cuck.
That's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Did she slap?
I mean, if I was doing this, I feel like it's a little not fair. Like, hey, I just got a concussion.
I'm not
from
asking
titties,
you
but-
about trying to level it out, what's fair for you or her. I'm asking, would you be okay with that?
if it was the other way around, like you've never, like she's obviously probably never been to a strip club before, and you've never been to a strip club, and she decides one night she's gonna go have OG Mudbone slap his dong on her forehead. Are you gonna be okay with that?
I'd be a little sore. It'd be
I would be
ego
pretty
check.
sore. I would be really sore about
Yeah.
that.
I'd be a little.
Somebody's putting
little
their fucking
ashamed
forearm
after
on her
that.
forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be upset about that
I'd be
as
looking
well.
into some pills after that.
I would probably quit talking to her if I was you.
I mean, would you want to marry a girl like that that
No.
enjoys that?
Nope.
Just some strange dong on her forehead?
Well, I don't have one of those pieces. I don't. That's kind of. I'm insecure
Right.
about that at that point.
Right.
If she's into being disappointed, baby.
Yeah, she's gonna be disappointed. She's hanging out with him.
Now tell me about y'all scouting trip the other day.
What's
We found out that Bones has a type of man.
Yeah, the
Oh,
guy
gosh,
from Twister, whatever. What was his
Twister.
name? Glenn Powell, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy's
Yeah,
name.
that's Brady's kind of deal there. Does
What
she
if
know?
What if it's Glenn Powell doing the dance to your girlfriend? Is that okay?
No.
You would probably want in on it. Little devil's three-way.
No, I'm not into that.
Devil's three-way.
Well, you said he was your type, and now all of a sudden he's not your type.
I don't have a type in males.
So you like malt?
But they asked you who you found attractive, right? Isn't that like how was the question posed to you?
He said, what guy do you?
Find attractive.
Yes. And I said,
Glenn Powell.
I didn't answer that
Quickly.
question.
The guy on Twister.
No, I said,
You ever seen
makes
Twister?
after a few seconds, I said, have you seen the Twister? And you said, whatever the old Twister was. I said,
Bill
no.
Paxton.
Bill Paxton. He's dead.
I said, no, I said the new one. And then he looked
No,
it
I
up.
also asked, I said, or do you mean Sandy?
Oh yes, yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. He's not very pretty.
He's also dead.
Yes.
And then he
You got a
looked
thing
him
for
up.
dead people.
And I'm like, if I had to choose one, that would be who it was.
Why did you randomly pick him of all men in the world? What made you attractive to him?
I don't know. It was just the first one that came to mind. I'm not deep into.
He's got nice abs, a butt. I mean, what's going on here that makes
What
you
is
attracted
it that
to
you
him?
find attractive about him?
I don't know. I'm not a connoisseur of attractive males. So
So he's just one of the few.
He's
attractive
just
males.
one that caught your eye.
it was just top of the mind. Yeah. Julio was second.
Hell yeah.
Julio, you don't have a type of guy, do you?
Absolutely not. No,
Right.
not into dudes.
Now, Andy, you've talked about
Call me
guys that you
old-fashioned.
think are pretty before. Do you think this Glenn Powell's a good looking
I don't
guy?
know him well. I guess I could pull him
Don't
up
well,
real quick.
well enough.
Wonder if he's got. What
He must be pretty good looking because Kylie also said he was a hottie.
Yeah.
Because we come in and she's like, "Oh yeah, he's good looking, Glenn Powell." I never even heard of him.
This guy? Oh, he's got a cowboy hat on too, huh?
That's what
Brokeback
you're
Mountain.
into?
That guy? That's him?
That's him.
That's your man crush?
That's Glenn.
That's Glenn.
That's old Glenn right there.
First name basis.
It's even in the Indiana Daily. That's where you got it from. You read the newspaper and you're like, there's my man.
He's a good looking guy, Brady. I mean, for you to have fantasies about him, you could pick worse.
Now, if Glenn happened to show up here hunting, would you want to be his group, be his guide?
Yeah, he's got money. He's got deep pockets. I would.
So it's about money. So it's not about you. It's about if he's got money, it's okay.
No, to meet a guy like that.
To meet a guy like that, you sound like a girl on it.
Yeah, it's
No,
kinda,
it's some.
It's getting a little weird now.
If I could say
Yeah,
I
uncomfortable.
guided Glenn Powell on a hunt, I think Andy would steal it.
I feel give him a private ride back to the spread. I'd be worried about you two
Yeah.
getting lost on a dirt road.
Do you think if Glenn was here, we'd let him know this whole story?
Oh yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
would.
definitely. for
not
sure.
a doubt.
Do you regret saying that you had a crush on Glenn Powell?
I didn't say I had a crush on him.
Okay. Do you regret saying that you found Glenn Powell attractive?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You wish you would take that back?
Yeah, I probably should have stopped digging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dug for a while. It was like 2 hours,
Oh,
2.5 hours.
Yeah,
It was
it
just
was
straight
rough.
from the second we left the lodge. You started digging.
I'm starting to think that there's a trend here. You get in trouble scouting for talking too much, and then your girlfriend figures that you just stay in a shitstorm.
Yeah, that seems about right.
You're 19. You'll figure it out.
You gotta
You
keep it
gotta
exciting.
know. You gotta know what questions to just boot.
I can't believe you got a stripper's phone number and you have her name down as stripper.
Well, I'm proud of you guys. It sounds like y'all had a great night. I'm glad that I was in bed by 9:00.
Yeah, me too. Making memories, guys.
It was a great
I got
time.
up and pissed about 11:30 last night. I didn't know y'all was all the fun y'all
We
were
were
having.
still at the strip club.
Yeah.
Hard at it.
Poor Brady's world's crumbling down around him. He doesn't even know it.
So y'all are gonna do the same thing again the next night off, I bet.
We gotta top it now. It's gotta get better.
Why do
You
top
got
that?
you got to FaceTime your girlfriend when you're there to
Yeah,
top
at
it.
the strip club.
That's how you
Check
do it.
this out.
I'll give you $100 bill if you do that.
I'll match it.
I don't know about
I'd
that.
probably-
Happy's in for another
I'd
100.
probably give you 2.
That's
That's
$500.
$500 if you FaceTime your girlfriend at the strip club.
I mean, it's gonna get ugly after. It's gonna be money well spent.
I'm also in for 200.
Caleb, you're
But
gonna have
you-
some work to do there.
You're gonna be okay. You gotta be okay with being done because I think if you, FaceTime her in the strip club, there's no.
There's no going back from
You're
that.
not talking
Yeah.
your way out of that one. You're done.
It's not like 25 years later and your mom like, "Oh, Bob, you can't believe what your dad did when he was young.
He's
He
such a
FaceTimed me from
scoundrel,
titty bar."
little rascal.
I was getting motorboated.
Yeah.
I FaceTimed your mom.
That's when I knew I loved her.
Evan Root over there.
Just FaceTime and be like, hey, miss you, boo. That's $600.
This girl reminds me of you.
We should try this.
She's got your eyes.
I'm in for 2. Jeff's 100. Snacks is 2. Happy's 1. $600.
I don't know.
I think we could probably pool more money together. We start asking.
Probably.
Y'all get $600. I'll do that for Michelle.
Yeah. Right?
All right, y'all. Been a good hour. It's a good podcast. Thank y'all for listening to us.
Good luck, Brady.
Yep. Good luck. Bring us some wind. We got some birds. We need some wind now. Thanks. God bless y'all. Have a great day.
Love you. Bye. Watch for deer. Check out all of our sponsors, if we still have any left after this one. Hemp Hill Farm. Use our promo code BHP. Mallard Bay, Mitchell Chevrolet, Stanfield Outfitters, MLR Graphics, Lucky Duck, Mossberg, Looking Glass Podcast, Shin Gear, Dirty Duck Coffee, Bull and Briar Leather, Ducks Unlimited, Dive Bomb Industries, Pacific Calls, promo code BHP25, and Boss Shot Shells.